Trever, Aeon. I'm gonna break my foot off in your ass.
Hello, welcome back. I'm just gonna go ahead and move away from
How's the barricade coming along?
the chatter before I do my recap. Alright, so last time we went underneath Last Light Inn and we faced some mean locks there. And we followed the Harpers over to an ambush and got ourselves protection against the Shadow Curse. We've also apparently found some evidence that there was a Selûnite resistance in the area. So if we wish to investigate that, we should find the Masons Guild. And yeah, this is finding the Moonlantern. We released the pixie inside because she promised she could help us, and she came through on that promise. So I was thinking that I might just go exploring the Shadowlands, but we have enough in-game pressure, I think, to try to head straight towards Moonrise Towers. So we're going to return to the site of the ambush. Alright, so the caravan came from this direction when we did the ambush, and we will surmise that they would have been heading in this direction. This would be going back more or less towards where the caravan came from, so we will continue on this way. And from here, there's a bridge here. Oh. This Githyanki slate has a map that leads towards the crest that we never went to.
A map to a Githyanki creche. Our cure is nestled in the mountains. The further we sink into shadow, the further the creche. We must take to my people. They are our only means of cleansing. Pursue this path further, and I will go alone if I have to.
I hear you, Lae'zel. And you know what? She may be right. Maybe we should go check out the creche. But right now, there are people nearby who are currently imprisoned, and Trevor's going to prioritize that. This appears to be a letter of surrender from the Harpers to the Dark Justiciar, which Ketheric declined. So, I will say we're a little hesitant to cross right here. Let's keep going in this direction and see if there's another path. This appears to be the journal of an Inquisitor of Lady Shar trying to root out pockets of Selûnite holdouts and sympathizers. And this Dark Justiciar mask, I think we've seen that before. It's just Intimidation +1, and Shadowheart does have a different Dark Justiciar thing on.
That might be worth a look. Is that Rolan? I thought he had better sense than this.
Okay. Well, it looks like plenty of us go before a couple of shadows. Shadowheart will get as close as she can. Now, the shadows. Immune to necrotic. So that is going to be... Like, if they were simply resistant to necrotic, Shadowheart's class ability would overcome that. However, they are immune to necrotic, so she can't use her normal cantrips. However, radiant vulnerability. So, if nothing else... You know what? I think I don't even have that cantrip. I'll go with Produce Flame. Guess it doesn't really matter too much which one I target. However, I will Sanctuary Roland, because the shadows go before him in the initiative, which means even if we fail to kill the shadow, this guarantees that Roland will survive. At least the first round. And Shadowheart will back off a little.
Make way.
Too dark. Oh. But that one is in some illumination. I'll go ahead and curve it. Do I have? Yeah, I do. Because Roland is Sanctuaried, I'm not too worried about killing them immediately, so I'll just, you know what, I will use an arrow of fire to better illuminate the area. And I won't bother with an action surge. Can I get there? Yes.
Another day, another fight.
Now I bet, yep, because they're incorporeal, I can't move them by force, therefore I can't do the kick. So, I'll just move over to the other side.
Over there. Say bye-bye.
God damn it all! I can do nothing right! Not a damn thing!
You know, Rolan has been nothing but rude to us. So, Barbarian, pathetic wizard, of course you needed saving.
I don't care about me, you empty-headed Luddite! I came here to save Cal and Leah! Instead, I found myself cornered by shadow fiends and in need of rescue! From you, of all bloody people.
Let's see what he's got to trade. Nothing really I care about. What? And should Trever have left him to die?
At least dead I'd have had a purpose. Perhaps as an appetizer for some cursed monster. I've failed Cal and Leah again. Be on your way. I'll return to Last Light. I know when I'm outmatched.
Okay. There are some bits of fire on the ground.
What am I to do?
Let's have Shadowheart take care of those.
This way.
Just so I don't accidentally run into them.
You sensed that this one was once a fisherman, taught by his father. You sense a faded memory of marching in an army against Ketheric Thorm. Victory seemed possible then.
Open up. Anything of use?
You see an old boot, balanced upside down on a cobbler's knee as he taps the final nail into the new sole. Caris knew.
On my way.
She was a healer, trying to aid the wounded in the battle against the Sharans. But there were so many.
These are locked but easily breakable. The Gloomstrand shield, stealth +1, cute. We don't really have any shield users that care about stealth, so I'll just send that to camp. But from here, we can see this structure. And that might just be Moonrise Towers.
We're close. I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
Alright, refreshing himself on the plan, we are supposed to act as though we belong here and try to figure out what makes Ketheric Thorm invulnerable. We are not here to start a fight.
You! Halt!
Her thoughts invade your own, hunting for recognition. Your parasite offers it readily.
True soul. A pleasure. What news from the field?
I feel like haughtiness would fit with the idea of being a true soul, and Trever is a performer, so he's going to put on a show. That's for your superiors to know.
Oh, they will. Zarel's in the audience chamber, true soul. Go right ahead.
That's what I call an invitation. Let's find Zarel and get this caravan moving.
In her name.
Praise the Absolute.
All of this stuff is marked as owned. Is that the zealot I just talked to?
I won't have a word.
Feel free to haul a few boxes. We need all the hands we can get.
Renan. Is she the only one who comes over this way?
Can't give up now. Breathe deep and move.
Enjoy the view. This feels like it stretch all the way to the Sea of...
I'm afraid you missed the ship, true soul. But there'll be another along soon enough. We're already stacking the cargo.
Trever asks where the ships are heading.
Baldur's Gate. The army marches overland. But we sent some friends ahead to smooth the way.
Trever asks what cargo they're bringing.
Nothing of note. Just supplies for the battle ahead. I've already checked it twice over.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Trever will not use the illithid power, but intimidation is his jam. Your job is to guard. Leave the details to me, yes? A guidance from Shadowheart and thaumaturgy from himself. We are at max inspiration.
Right you are, I suppose. Check away.
He says check away, but this stuff is still marked as owned. Oh, not the wooden trunk.
What's inside?
Yeah.
I'll take that.
So I guess just the supplies that were right here I earned the right to look at. And what about this? I'll inspect it.
A wave of sick familiarity radiates from one barrel amidst the cargo. Tadpoles, sleeping and scarcely aware, but echoing yours 100-fold.
Look at all those tads. Enough to make an army of absolutists.
Examine the seal. It looks familiar to Trever.
The winged serpent of the Zentarim. It seems their pursuit of profit extends even here.
Trever, seeing the seal of the Zentarim, loses it a little bit. Oop. Oh look, there's another one. This guy isn't moving. Trever kindly asks Shadowheart to silence him so he can't call for help.
You were witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
Ha! Trever is the only one who goes after them.
Victory awaits.
Well, now that Trever got pissed and cleared off the docks, we're gonna go ahead and loot it.
Don't waste a step.
Alright. So we've cleared out the area. Having taken some time to calm himself, Trever reminds him we are not here to kill everyone. He just lost his shit when he saw the Zentrum sign. There is still the question of what to do about this shipping crate full of tadpoles. It's weak to bludgeoning, but also weak to fire. Trever has an idea, because there's these 2 fire wine barrels right here. And he's already carrying his allowed 2 smoke powder barrels. So he'll just put those right next to it. He'll ask Shadowheart to silence the area, because what's about to happen is going to be quite loud if she doesn't do that. And then,
eager for battle. Show no mercy.
110 experience for that too.
No one's stopped me yet. Something good here, I hope.
A parasite. Take it. It might be useful.
A couple of dead parasites and a few Mind Flayer parasite specimens, which we will take largely to keep them out of others' hands.
Best be on my way.
Alright. It's time to head inside.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
To the prisoners, I mean. Any one of them could be elevated to true soul, should they accept the Absolute.
Ugh. Then I shall have to keep them busy praying for mercy from other gods, won't I?
We seem to have found the prison immediately.
All's well here. The cargo from below has already been taken to the docks.
Don't get too close to the prisoners. They're desperate enough to try anything.
Very well.
Be a dear and strike me deaf. Our guests are especially sobby today.
Oh, I'll give it a shot.
Plant one foot in front of the other. Head forward. Back straight. Make them fear you. A new face. Do as the warden says, when she says, and you'll be fine.
Ah, Shovel got seen.
Did you request this post too? I'm glad I got the warden and not Zarel. Don't get chatty with the prisoners, mind you. The warden won't like that.
Chatty with the prisoners. know what I think? I think the first order of business here got rid of one eye. The other eye, I think, will be trickier.
Don't speak to the prisoners. The Absolute forbids it.
The Warden.
You spark of the familiar. Do I know you, true soul? Perhaps not. Your face is rather bland. Whatever your business, a warning. None may speak to the prisoners. Disciple Balthazar was most clear.
We'll go with the arrogant line here, especially since she just insulted him. Do not disrespect me. I am a true soul.
Oh dear. Does someone think they're important? You are small, true soul, insignificant, and above all, replaceable. Do not forget that.
Trever is finding that he is very bad at keeping the peace, and gives Shadowheart the hand sign. Which, in case you missed it in the previous episode, Trever established a hand sign with Shadowheart to begin hostilities, so she will close the door, and she will start by silencing the Warden, so she can't call for help.
You were witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
Now she thunder immunity because she's silenced, and fire resistance. But I think since Shadowheart is the only one to go before her, the best thing that she can try to do is command her to grovel. 50-50 shot. Unfortunately, she saved. So, Lae'zel is actually missing a couple hit points. So we'll do that. Invisible, huh?
Where do I go from here?
Well, let's see if she's anywhere near the same area. There she is. Karlach will use a rage on this.
The hammer's gonna fall.
Time to strike.
How about a shadow arrow? 55. You know what? Let's start with sharpshooter off to try to land the shadow arrow. There's no one to... Critical miss. Not much you can do about that. Try again. Blinded. Action surge. And let's put some simple toxin on too.
Watching me.
A long way to go still.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Prison key. Moonrise guard's key. That could be useful. Spell Crux Amulet. Spell slot restoration. Replenish an expended spell slot of any level. Now that is something that Shadowheart definitely wants. Especially considering Shadowheart has a level 4 spell slot that she used on skeletons. And now she has one for the day.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Invasion plans for the Sword Coast. The Absolute's planned conquest. Moonrise Tower prisoner
I'm exhausted.
log.
Better find somewhere to camp soon.
A couple of names, one of which we recognize, Wolbrim Bongle. That is Barkis's friend.
Always room for more.
Probably not a good idea to hit these levers quite yet.
What's in here?
But I'll go ahead and clear out this room and then maybe see what's up the ladder. Alright, we take a quick look up the ladder. There's an eye up here.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Oh. Trevor's pretty strong.
Try me.
Maybe he could just... No damage. Is it resistant? It is resistant.
I bloody hope not. Taking position.
necrotic resistance, but
Ready.
Shadowheart gets to ignore that. What's its wisdom save like? Very low. But still only 1 damage.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Literally can't hurt it with that.
Blood comes easy these days.
No, that's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I mean, what's it gonna do?
I will ascend.
I think these things can't hurt it either, right? 1d6 plus 3 plus a d10 necrotic. Yeah, they can't hurt it.
I've got this.
I guess technically Karlach could crit it.
What now?
Bye forever, pal.
Well, so much for peace.
Put him up.
All right.
I am fury. I am death.
There we go.
No time to rest. These boots have seen everything.
And then we can clear out this top area. Alright. All that's left is the chests. Browbeaten Circlet. The wearer gains a +1 bonus to spell save DC while threatened. Interesting. Trever gives that to Shadowheart and tries to convince her to put it on, but she refuses for now. These are easily breakable. Potion of superior healing, nice.
My faith will guide me.
And then finally, over here, we find Wolbrin's hammer. The +D4 fire is just because of my gloves, and the D4 bludgeoning is because so it's a D4 plus strength. There's really not anything. It's got a +1 enhancement bonus. There's not really anything special about it except for the fact that it belongs to Wolbrin.
There's nothing.
They are now hostile to us immediately, huh?
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Oh, I see what happened. This skeleton was stuck outside the door when we first closed it, and he got into a fight with these, and that's been on pause ever since. I now understand. Well, the skeleton will just fire at the adept over here.
Time to push my luck again. First step is the hardest.
It's only a matter of time till we're served up to the necromancer on a platter.
We'll get you to Baldur's Gate, sir. I swear it.
Damn straight.
You slept at all?
Without me, everything will be for naught. The Iron Hand Gnomes must succeed.
Is there... I'll throw a slime bomb.
Very well.
Let's end this. Onward.
Now, it looks like Shovel is still invisible. The eye is gone and is immune to poison. So we will make use of all of that and get Shovel in there. And then some of these skeletons have not entered the fight, and Lae'zel has not entered the fight.
I hope not. If he saves us, I'll never hear the end of it.
Lae'zel.
Last copper.
Can Lae'zel do anything from up here? Oh yeah, she can come out here.
Unheard, unseen.
Oh, he's way over there. Outside normal range. What about from here? Oh yeah. Out of movement. Out of sight.
Moving.
All right, Karlak, it's go time.
That is the plan. There's something evil here.
Karlak can click heals. That doesn't get her quite all the way.
Unless this evil can get us out of here, I don't want to hear about it.
But she does have things she can throw.
Handy.
1 hit point.
Need to find a way forward.
Alright, well, interestingly enough... Oh, this person didn't even notice all of that. We're down some hit points, and Lae'zel has used up her action surge, right? Yeah. But it doesn't really feel like it's time for a short rest quite yet. And this person is isolated enough, I don't think we even need to do the silence thing. I think we can just go for it.
You're being arrested for assault. Judging by the look on this guard's face, you're getting off lightly.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Talk to me. Time to strike.
40%. Let's go ahead and...
I'm heating up.
Let's get going. Light on my feet.
And all of this... Okay, now we can talk to these prisoners. There's Wolbrin. I thought I saw Leah over here as well. There's Leah.
I need a quick word.
Leah and Cal and Lacrissa all over
Rolan
there, and
better be
Dennis.
alright. Is Rolan...
Let me guess. The Absolute is the only way. Don't bother. Why don't you and Zevlor take a long walk off a short cliff?
Trever wouldn't mean this, but he would probably reactively say I'm with the Absolute again, and I'll leave you here to die.
If you're not at the Absolute's beck and call, why are you here?
To help? What can I do?
Gnomes next door are up to something. They've been whispering like mad.
Whatever it is, we're in. Don't leave us in here.
Nimble. Check for gaps, cracks, anything to leverage the rock. Nickels, tools. Get creative. This rock is basalt. It'll crack with enough pressure. Ah, don't mind us, true soul. The back wall is weak. We're working to brace it.
You're clearly planning an escape. That wasn't even a very good cover.
I wouldn't be so foolish as to think I could escape the Absolute. The Warden has eyes everywhere. And ears.
Not anymore. Trever asks, what if we were to help him to escape?
Huh. And why would you be so inclined?
Although the Barbarian intimidation option amuses me, I think he would probably want to specifically mention the Tieflings. So he knows the Tieflings imprisoned here. He wants to break all of you out.
Those Spitfires? Well, they certainly gave the guards a run for their money. And they'd be a help in the escape. I reckon you and I were meant to meet. I'm Wilburn.
Let's talk escape plan. What do you need?
Efficient. Good. We need tools. That head case of a warden robbed ours, but anything that breaks rock will do. Even if it's not Iron Hand quality. Whatever you find, throw it through the bars. But for the love of Gerdor, make sure a guard doesn't see you, or we're both done for.
The stone. I feel it. Hollow behind the back wall.
I have a better idea.
I'd bet my last copper there's a pier nearby.
Oh, passed it. Now I think we can go ahead and open the cells.
This does.
Run! Run! Make it to Baldur's Gate! I must!
They are going a different way than I expected them to. Which means I need to get out ahead of them.
Oh, I could go for a good meal. Uh-huh.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. This way.
Eager for battle. Objective noted.
I'm not gonna worry so much about the skeletons, but...
No one back home will ever believe this. Very well.
My faith protects me.
Alright, so... good enough. Okay. So first off...
Victory awaits.
Let's do this. Oh. And close this door.
My path be true.
And... banish this one.
Let my name be known.
Excellent. And burst these? Or... yeah, too far away now. That's alright. I'm happy with that result.
Got to press on.
Okay, I noticed that these guys are not in it, so let's bring them in. Oh, that brought everyone in. Okay. All right. This one is hurt. Ooh.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Now, I want to see if elemental... I have to be raging for that, right? Rage. I'll go ahead and do ice. And I'll throw this at you. And miss. Okay, so that hit, but did not do elemental cleaver damage, so it is confirmed that this will not work on non-weapon items.
Fuck yes.
Let's go ahead and give... Let's go ahead and give that one a burning smite. Or try to.
Eat it.
Ah. Again? There we go. That was actually pretty painful. Let us command both of them to drop their weapons. Oh, that doesn't have a very high chance of working. Okay. Intelligence save us. Oh, wisdom's... Oh, they must have... Okay, well, maybe the drop will work on one of them. Nope, they both saved.
Taking position.
Let's go ahead and blind them. Saved. Try again. That works too.
Show him who you
No choice but to keep going.
Two misses.
Need to find a way forward.
The banishing has come off. Let's see, first off,
victory awaits.
If Lae'zel can drop this one. And let's even do Drow Poison just in case that works out.
My path be true. Concentrate. On the move.
Damn. I'll go ahead and just use the help action then. Whoops! I think I almost needed to do that in order to be able to target.
Can't afford to stay idle.
So certainly, let's do a short rest.
That helped.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Moving in.
Where are they going? Did they escape? Why is Dennis here? I'm gonna do something I don't normally do, but I rescue Wulbren and rescue the tieflings. It looks like the tieflings are not out of danger yet. Okay. The tieflings arrive safely at last light, and Wulbren arrived safely at last light. Okay. That was a little nerve-wracking just because...
Seems simple enough.
I guess just because Dennis got stuck on the terrain or something. But it updated. Okay, well. I'm gonna go ahead and loot this entire area, and I will rejoin you after that. Okay, I've mostly cleared the area out. However, there are a couple of things to deal with. First off, let's see if these guards back here are already hostile. It appears they are not. However, it's literally only a matter of time, Trever thinks, before these people wander outside of this room and see what's happened.
I'm ready.
So, we shall assault them.
Violence isn't tolerated in these parts, unless it's required to deal with a criminal like you.
I am fury. I am death.
I don't feel this encounter warrants an action surge.
Can't afford to let up.
Oh, only 20% there. Wait. That's only 1 damage. That's not worth doing. I may as well try to hit.
in here.
Another fight. Let's go. Don't waste a step.
Oh.
Survival is all that matters.
Goodbye. Alright, and then I'll... Oh. Oh.
There's no time to waste. Better fetch that.
Shouldn't have wished to live.
Alright, and then I'll clear out this room real quick. Shouldn't take long. Alright, so that much is handled, but still, Trever realizes that what he's done down here has put him on some kind of time limit. Like, basically whatever else he's going to try to accomplish in here, he's going to need to do today, because eventually somebody's going to make their way to the basement and see what happened. Other things worth mentioning. This door was locked, but we had the key, probably from the warden. And back here, there is a hole in the ground that you can jump down if you want to. But I can't think of a single reason we would do that. So Trever does not. Similarly, in one of these cells, there is a hole in the ground that we could potentially jump down. But I can't think of a single reason to do that. So Trever does not. However, Trever does remember Wolbrin saying that the wall was weak. So what's back here? A boat?
That might be worth a look.
Strike you down.
Another wall. Karlach appears to have gotten herself stuck.
What's that?
Looks like there's a rock that we could climb down, but that would take us away from the towers that we need. And this overlooks back into the prison area. So there was like a whole bunch of like crates and barrels. I'm gonna go ahead and loot those, and then I will join you back in the prison area.
What's in here?
Oh, I will note, it is possible we might need to go down this way if we can't find whatever secrets it is we're looking for. But who knows where this goes or how far away from the towers it would take us, so that's not going to be Trevor's first choice. Okay, so knowing that boat is over there means that this could be a possible escape plan if we need it. Trever takes a deep breath, reminds himself once again, this is not supposed to be a violent visit, and goes up the stairs to look for more clues.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
I itch to draw my weapon and gut every last one of these cultists.
You're keen. Just don't get carried away. Some of those guts might be of use to us unspilled, at least for a while.
Lae'zel's over here making it hard to keep this an infiltration mission. Well, the blood is going this way, so let's follow it.
It ain't our fault, General! We did as we were told! The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so. We did as you lot told us! Minthara's the one who... Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
You failed to retrieve the artifact. You failed to protect your true soul. You do not deserve to live.
Trevor's just going to stay silent on this one.
No! Mercy! General Thorm?
Let our newest arrival speak. You have seen what these creatures are capable of, and you have seen their inadequacies, isn't that so? What is your judgment?
You! Me old mate that saved me from the tieflings! Enough! True Soul, tell the General how the goblins served our cause.
This has a bit of a dramatic ring to it. So Trever says he saw the horrors they committed in the Absolute's name.
Oh, and the fun we had committing them.
I'm sure they were very enthusiastic. But zeal without efficacy is for children, not servants. We are too close to the ending and the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer. Kill them quickly.
What? No! You creaking old bag of shit! I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again. dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish.
Trever just nods curtly.
Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
You wouldn't hurt me, would ya? We're mates, me and you. Practically family.
Honestly, a trio of goblins is not even really worth Trevor's attention at this point. Guards, release them.
You won't regret this. Praise the Absolute.
Oh, you exhaust me. Compassion is not a virtue.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn what fuels his power.
Let's not go upstairs quite yet, though. There's plenty of tower to explore. So let's keep going around this way.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Good luck, true soul. The disciple demands much of those who serve her.
Remember your place, child. The true souls stand above you, and I above them.
Don't try giving orders, true soul. Everyone here answers directly to Z'rell.
An honor, true soul.
You'll find traders in the entrance hall. Absolute draws coin as well as pilgrims, eh?
She sees everything we are. Do you understand? There is no hiding from her.
Interesting.
Araj O'Blodra, trader in all things occult. A very great pleasure to meet you, true soul. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make.
First, let's see what she's got to trade. There are a couple of things worth mentioning here. The risky ring gives advantage on attack rolls just straight up, with the disadvantage on saving throws as a counter. Now, there are some builds where this is very good. And if I were going to get this to anyone here, it might be Lae'zel, especially since she's got Sharpshooter. However, it is also kind of expensive, and I don't think I want to use it on this run, so I'm gonna pass that up. However, Ring of Free Action, Unwavering. You ignore the effects of difficult terrain and cannot be paralyzed or restrained. In my opinion, especially on the honor mode rule set and difficulty level, this is a must-have. And also, the Hat of Storm Scion's power, Thunderous Acuity. when the wearer deals thunder damage, they gain arcane acuity. Now, this is not the best way to build arcane acuity, which, for the record, gives you +1 to spell attack rolls and DCs for each remaining turn. But arcane acuity is itself a strong enough feature that it's worth having that and maybe figuring out if there's a way we want to make use of it. So I will buy these 2 items. But Trever is interested to hear this special offer.
Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With 1 drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
Trevor's not afraid of spilling a little of his own blood. But why? Why are you planning to do with her share?
Research, naturally. We Ablodras are simply curious by nature.
You realize why the name rings familiar? House Ablodra was purged a century ago by an alliance of rival drow houses. Among the many crimes tallied against them, their reckless experimentation with illithid breeding stock.
It's not true soul blood you want, it's illithid tainted blood.
Blessed by the Absolute, but not blinded by it. Now I simply must study you. The beings you speak of have no use for gods, and yet here we stand in a church of their making. Unless they are not the makers, but simply the means, wouldn't that be a secret worth knowing? So let me adjust my offer. Your blood and your silence, in exchange for the potions I mention, and a tidy pile of gold besides.
What kind of potion can you make?
No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together,
Trever is curious. Let's do it.
Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. A little pain for a lot of gold. And there we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. And if I may, would you have a moment to discuss another more personal matter? Truth be told, I heard tell of your coming before you arrived. Ketheric's dogs prowl far and wide round the tower. I know you travel with a delightful Nightwalker in your retinue. Please, I have a proposal for him. I will reward you both, handsomely.
Trever knows that this would be Astarian's most pressing concern, so he asks to make sure she's not working for Cazador.
That is not a name which has ever passed my lips. I am a friend to you. I wish to be a friend to him.
Alright then. He asks what kind of proposal she has.
I will speak of it when he is here, not before. But it will be to your advantage. I promise.
Sure. Curiosity gets the better of him again. Trever will bring Astarian.
I must prepare myself for his arrival.
Meanwhile, we do get this unique elixir that until... It is dependent on your race. So humans will get the elixir of human versatility. Will grant you proficiency in all skills until the next long rest due to the wily resourcefulness now bubbling within it. It's a pretty cool elixir. I don't find myself throwing things very often, so the Ring of Flinging will get replaced by the Ring of Free action. And that will go into Shadowheart's inventory. And nobody else really is going to use the Ring of Flinging. Meanwhile, let's go grab Astarion.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Trever is curious. Are there other spawn of Cazador?
Cazador, sired 7 spawn. Me and my 6 brothers and sisters. I was one of his first. Some of the others came years later. He was a monster to us all, but did take special pleasure in my pain. He said my screams sounded sweetest. And now that I'm gone, I don't know. I pity the other 6.
Travel with us?
I would, but you have so many friends already.
Take Lae'zel's place. This is only temporary.
In that case, I'd be happy to tag along.
I suppose he does need a level. Evasion, no decisions to make.
Still alive.
Alright,
so
let's
progress.
go.
Goblins are such vile little parasites.
Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
Alright.
Chosen's blood. Now that would be a prize sample.
Yep, Astarion's with us. Let's see what her proposal is.
I never thought I'd see one in real life. I read about your kind for so many years, but you are a finer specimen than any bestiary could describe. You're really a vampire. At least one of their spawn.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. And he's yours to command. My envy is palpable.
Trevor's not sure he likes that phrasing. Astarion is his own person.
I'm sure he really believes that. How utterly adorable. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion. I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
I'm sorry, you want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes, I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale, but it's yours if you bite me.
I will have to decline.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge?
Trever is surprised. He figured Astarion would jump at a chance like this.
I'm sorry, but could you excuse us a moment? Are you actually asking me to do this? Trading me for some potion? Because there's something wrong with her blood. I can smell it from here. It's rank.
Maybe. That's a powerful ass potion she's talking about. Is that not worth a bad taste in his mouth?
I suppose you have a point.
I don't have all day, true soul.
Fine. I'll do it. Darling, I've had a sudden change of heart. After all, who could resist such a delectable neck? Hold very, very still.
Incredible. Incredible.
Oh, hells.
Not your taste.
You're fetid, full of corruption.
I feel exquisite, though. So here's my part of the bargain. I hope you find it as satisfying as I found this. It was everything I imagined, and then more. I'll be able to put this to good use.
Potion of Everlasting Vigor. Permanently increase your strength by 2. Trever sees what this is and doesn't consider anything else and immediately drinks it. So now, with this and the hag hair and the tavern brawler all going into it, his strength has gone up to a 21 naturally, and this changes things because once you get a strength of 20, you're able to start picking up and throwing medium-sized people. Now he's not going to do that right here, but he is excited to try that out. So Astarion, do you have anything to say about that immediately?
Yes.
Oh, I'm just going to go get Lae'zel back then.
First in my heart.
Greetings.
Alright, Trever addresses it. Is it bothersome that we haven't gone to the creche yet?
I sought to reach a Githyanki creche and be rid of these tadpoles. Now we stalk forgotten lands haunted by darkness. I'm going to find my people. If you have any sense, you will follow.
You consider your options, knowing that should Lae'zel depart alone for the crash, she could fall to the curse.
You know what? Now that the prisoners have gone, Trever agrees. The creche has become a priority. Let's make our way there.
To the creche. And do try to keep up.
As soon as we're done here.
Here we go.
What's cooking?
These are the stalking grounds of Steelclaw, furless one. Tread lightly. Fortunately for you, the slithering vermin I hunt has my attention. For now.
Your name is Steelclaw.
It is a name I earned through bloodshed and death. Unfortunately, the more ignorant here refuse to use it. Fluffers, they call me. Idiots.
Murder every single one you find.
I intend to. I braved lapping waters and leaking ships to find this prey. I butchered many, and will butcher many more. But this one I toy with. I slice, I tear, and when the time is right, I will bite its head off and bathe in its innards!
Good luck, Steelclaw.
Luck is not needed. Merely patience and a thirst for blood. Hunt fast and hunt well.
Yes. Kill all the tadpoles.
Is that? No, never mind. Swift as my feet can carry me.
sounds above. Here.
For a moment, you do hear it. Flesh sliding on stone, like a living being extending through the walls.
Trever wonders what that is.
Pig! In walls above! Maybe whole tower. Loudest near kitchen. But Mig banned. Not allowed to pet nose. You find meat? You share.
I should speak up.
You'd find better lodgings out in the war camp, True Soul. I know we're all one under the Absolute, but you do not want to bunk with an ogre.
Don't mind Mig and her meat sounds. It's just her brain slopping around in her skull.
Yes, you did. She gives them to you fully formed. Can you hear her?
Of many hearts, one soul.
Each pack of recruits they bring in is worse than the last. Can't trust them to sweep the stables, let alone swing a sword.
Trever thought the Absolute welcomed all believers.
Not for me to say. All I know is they're bloody useless round here.
It is not our place to question the Absolute's will.
Of course. Wouldn't dare. I'm sure she's got a plan. And only she knows what part twits like them have to play in it.
I wouldn't have if not for the lantern bearer. The disciple has returned upstairs, but perhaps she'll still see me.
I'm bound for the war camp. I'm no fighter, but perhaps she sees something I do not.
Of many hearts, one soul. Of many thoughts, one mind. Of many parts, one whole. In her name, her design.
They say the general cannot die. Perhaps that will be the Absolute's gift to us all.
Well, Flo didn't tell a lie. She said you'd find me, and here you are. Karlach, isn't it?
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again. What was Flo doing here?
Didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Karlach, Trever asks, who's Flo?
Florenta the Garotta. A Cambion I knew back in Avernus. She was the closest thing I had to a friend. That said, she would have choked the life out of me if I ever turned my back on her. The fact that she knows where I am, where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me.
Trever asks if she's a threat.
Maybe. Probably. I don't know. She's a half-devil. Impossible to read. I wouldn't have given her the time of day, but even I needed a laugh once in a while. What can I say? The bitch had good jokes.
Enough chatter. Your friend gave me 3 soul coins, said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them for you, she'd consider it a favor owed.
Soul coins, huh? This could come in handy.
Let's have them then.
Sure. But she did have a condition. For every coin you take, you've got to hear the story of the soul trapped inside.
There you have it. Flo came all this way just to try to make me feel like shit. Clever use of her time. Memorized a bunch of sad stories on her behalf, did you?
Didn't need to. Your Flo did some devil woo-woo and stuck 'em in my head. Couldn't forget now if I wanted to. You want the coins or not?
Trever bets Karlach wants the coins. Get on with it.
First coins got the soul of a woman named Maveri. She was born to a cruel mother, and a violent father, and 3 evil brothers, all named Balder. She never knew a day of love in all her life. When she was a girl of 15, she sold her soul to Tiamat in exchange for someone who would love her unconditionally. She got what she asked for. A fellow named Clint, destined to be her soulmate, struck by a cart and died a few moments after clapping eyes on our Maveri. Poor guy. The scud of her soul is yours now.
Thanks, I guess.
Trever says we'll put that coin to better use than Tiamat would have.
Sure you will. This one has got the soul of a man named Frakes. Lived in a village near Neverwinter. Hit hard by the worst hunger in 1,000 years. Frakes called out for help. Prayed for his children to have meat to eat. Zariel answered. Made old Frakes grow flesh upon flesh after flesh. His wee ones had all the meat they could stomach.
He should have known. Better to die 1,000 deaths than let Zariel into your life.
Well, Trever says he'll help us rid the realms of people like Zariel.
Whatever you need to tell yourself. Last one's got the soul of a little boy named Ongir. 8 years old. He liked playing in the sun with his friends. That's all I know.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and this slip of scratch.
Well, thanks, Flo. Hearing a bunch of desperate horror has ruined my day, which I suppose was the point.
You got 3 soul coins after the bargain, didn't you? I'd quit whinging if I were you. I did my part. That means our business is done. Unless you've got actual gold to hand.
Let's see what he's got. He does have this Halberd of Vigilance. The 1d force is actually coming from the weapon itself, so it has that. It's a weapon enhancement of +2, and it gives you Sentinel Weapon, which is a +1 to initiative rolls and advantage on perception checks, which is nice. And Adroit Reflexes, when you make an attack roll as a reaction, you make it with advantage. It has Rush Attack, Lacerate, and Cleave weapon actions. And if I had the money for it, I would probably get this for Karlach. But right now, I do not.
You never learned the words.
Yes, you did. She gives them to you fully formed. Can you hear her?
Of many hearts, one soul.
Did the goblins suffer? Rabble like that don't deserve mercy.
I saw it, Trousseau. The army. They're nearly ready. It's nearly time.
And what role will you take, Trever asks.
I'm trained as an assassin. House Hekar. Perhaps I can serve as a scout or special operations. When the call comes, I'll be ready.
Each of us threads in her design. those we once called monsters.
Welcome, true soul. The disciple will have work for you, I expect. So much to be done.
I heard you put in a good word for our mates. Cheers.
I caught a glimpse of Ketheric and Sorel. Wouldn't have the gumption to stick my nose in, like you did, mind.
I was a farrier in Dissarin Valley.
Heard a rumor some do-gooder stopped a horde of absolutists from getting their hands on a load of druids in some grove. Whoever it was, better pray the general doesn't smoke 'em out. Be a bloodbath, so it would.
They bloody killed him. What now? We next?
Not if you...
Quiet! Both of you. Destroy.
That leads back to Araj, but we haven't been over this way. Dominated will.
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling. Now, how can I help you?
This kind of weirds Trever out a bit, because he's never seen a tame gnoll before.
Soft and sweet as pudding, isn't he? He no longer remembers his life in the wild. That is the gift the Absolute gave me when I stood before her. To rewrite the lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better.
Trever wonders that she's actually stood before the Absolute.
I have. It is one thing to hear her voice. Quite another to feel the power she can grant. Observe. Barnabas, sweetie, come show what a good boy you are. What would you like him to do?
Trevor's not sure. He lets her decide.
The prayer, I think. Barnabas struggles with civilized speech, but he's been practicing.
You feel her will surge outwards and envelop the creature, inexorable as the tide.
Soul.
No, Barnabas! We talked about this.
This is essentially slavery. Trever attempts to sever her control. Well, this isn't very likely. We are full on inspiration. I'll try once more to get lucky. It was not to be.
They battle silently for a long moment, the gnoll's heart drumming with strain. Then all at once, his heart stops.
Oh, Barnabas. I'm so sorry, me darling. Oh, he isn't the first to die. Her love is simply too much for some. I hope you will fare better when your time comes.
Trever asks how he gets to meet the Absolute.
Please, Thorel. And you will be called to ascend to the tower top. Many have gone before you, though not all have returned.
Yep, we have been out there before.
Sister, pray with me while we wait.
This is an awfully long way around to get to the... Oh. Sure, we'll pretend it makes sense that Trever knew that that was gonna happen. Oh, there's roots to climb here. Interesting. We may explore that later.
Serve.
Half dead and still a servant. My worst nightmare.
There is only the Absolute. Winged brother took my meat. They swoop and steal.
Plenty of supplies if you're running low, true soul.
In her name.
We are favored. We are blessed. The blessed will conquer all.
I blew by it earlier, but I am actually missing a vendor that would otherwise be here. If the Zentarim are still alive, they will show up here, and they do actually have some good stuff in their store. But of course, Trever has already taken care of that.
I'm not worthy.
Alright,
I
so
never learned the words.
I'm gonna go ahead and loot all the things that are not marked as claimed, and then that will lead to the end of this video.
Many hearts.
Now, Meg, come on.
Notice there's a cracked wall here. Sturdy, but not resistant to bludgeoning.
Think you can take me on?
Nice. Well, by selling pretty much everything I found and going down to almost no gold, Trever is in fact able to afford that halberd of vigilance, so we are getting it. Partially because I think our opportunity for getting this will disappear rather quickly. So that goes to Karlach. Yeah, that is a much nicer weapon. Also, I realized that with his newfound strength, Trever absolutely will be wanting to throw people around, so I put the Ring of Flinging back on him. I gave the Sparks Wall to Lae'zel, and I gave the Shifting Corpus Ring to Shadowheart, and it's the Snowburst Ring that I sent back to camp, because while the Snowburst Ring is very cool, we just don't have a dedicated cold sorcerer here or whatever, so it's limited use in this party. Alright, it is now time to go upstairs, but that is going to wait until next time, just because it took so long to explore this much of Moonrise Towers. So we're gonna go upstairs and see what Zarel wants, and see if we can figure out how to bypass Ketheric Thorm's invulnerability. See you next time. Have a good one.